What up? What up? What up? I see y'all starting to come in. Come start filtering in, my people. Yeah. This ain't we gonna vent as a family, right? We gonna talk about this. So go on and pull up. Go on and pull up. I'll give y'all a minute to get in. It looks like we've got another 10 minutes to wait before we get a actual answer. So yeah, I'm gonna let y'all pile in. We got 16 viewers. Sloppy seconds. That's pretty funny, Brian. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yep. Please tell the people what you want. If you're on Twitter, I see you. I'm pulling up the Twitter account now. We in this thing. Most of y'all said y'all want this, so we gonna do it. So come on, pile in. Feel free. Jump on your chats. Feel free to say how you feel. Go ahead. Get off your chest. Get off your chest. Hey. Look at here. Look at here. Look here, Clark. You watch your mouth because you right. You right. You right. Monty, tell the people this is where we need to be. Please give me more Tywee. Yep. I love your sloppy seconds there, man. Steven, of course, you know. I had enough people say in the vote that they wanted this. So we here. We gonna talk about what's going on in this first half, man. Look, I said it in a tweet, and I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. The sky is not falling. We've seen this. I know we all got PTSD. I know it. I think it too. There's a lot of lightning. There's a lot of rain. It's just standard protocol for them to stop these games because of it. So yeah, feel free, please feed Tywee. Yeah, it does, because it slows things down and it makes it to where they can figure out what they need to do next. Now we've got to go out there hot. I don't know how. Well, technically, I think we can. And we were beating right in the throat. Right, we was getting them. We. That's what we was doing. Right, so. We got to get that. All right. JC, what it do, my man? Do you think OU will come back stronger after the delay? I do. I've got faith in our adjustments. And I say that because every single one of y'all got PTSD. I got PTSD from years past. But we've seen every single game that in the second half we make killer adjustments. I think we make the adjustments here. Then I think we make second adjustments because I still have Brent Venables over Lance Leipold. I think Lance Leipold is a good coach, but I think we've got him beat. Said his name wrong twice. Whatever. I think we got this. I think we will adjust like we're supposed to. I take BV over Lance 10 out of 10 times. So I think we'll adjust. Now, this is the crazy part. This is a great question here. Why do we think have another slow start? Man, we seem to be sluggish. And I saw the infamous dog, Red Dirt Sport, mention that on Twitter. We've been sluggish since the practices from bye week. We've just been sluggish. And I don't know why. Could be a little complacency. It could be. And that's going to be on the coaches. I'm going to blame that one on BV and staff because we've got to continue to create urgency. Now, the good thing is that this team has always lived on the 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. Focus only on the game in front of you. We've got to stop recognizing that we are superior to the competition. And we've got to play like we've got to play from behind. That's annoying me. I don't like the turning the switch on thing. If you know me, if you've listened to me for years, you know that's been my issue. I don't like that. So we've got to get better at that. We're not tackling very well. So this is a good point. You know, looking like they couldn't stop the run prior to the lightning delay. It's the rain. It really is. It's that rain. We're not getting a grip like we normally do. So we've got to change how we hit folks. We can't hit them the way that we normally do. We got to get our hands. We can't be trying to use our hands to pull people down. We got to get our arms around them. And I think that's something we've got to do better about. No, Crimson, I disagree. I don't think that we sold our soul to beat Texas. I don't think so. I think that we'll adjust. We always do. Right? The linebackers do look a little sluggish right now. We just switched out Kanik. We just switched out Kanik with McKenzie. You saw that play with him and Reggie Pearson get that knockdown on third down, which is what we need. We need more 3 and outs. And I think we'll get that. I'm not even going to complain about that. Daniel, Salute, my man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $10. Thank you for the love. Yeah, we're trying to grow here, baby. We're just trying to talk ball because I know everybody's all worked up. And the sky doesn't fall for me to the fourth quarter. That's when you may see me lose my mind. Now, granted, if you're in our Discord, I'm probably saying some crazier stuff in there right now, but they know that the sky doesn't fall for me to the fourth quarter. That's been my mantra, and I will stick to that until we get to that point. We got some sun. It looks like we may be getting close to the kickoff. I want to give y'all a few minutes to lose your minds. Feel free. Say what you got to get off your chest. We're here for it. I don't get mad at a single one of you for losing your minds. Bishop, salute to you as well. I don't get mad at y'all for losing your mind. Feel free. Throw your haymakers. You're right. Right, Tim. Tim on Twitter just made this great point. Don't play with Kansas, man. They are hungry. And they are. They're very hungry. They want this win. 18 straight L's. And last year they looked like they had a chance with Bean. They want this. So right now it's 7-7. Dylan Gabriel needs to calm it down. I think the thing that bothered me, if you saw my thread that I put on Twitter, I put a thread in about why in the hell are we throwing across the field in the rain and the wind? Like, why are we doing that? What sense does that make? You can't throw the ball across the field in the rain and the wind and think it's going to work. And then DG Delay, I think he thought about it and was like, no, I probably shouldn't do this. But he's like, shoot, it's Farouk. Hell, Farouk's out there somewhere. Right? Feels like the Caleb Williams to Marvin Mims. Mims is there somewhere and just throw it. We can't do that in the rain and the wind, especially when it's going against you or even for you, because that can pick up the ball. It can pick it up or it can push it down. One of the two. We got to stop doing that. We got to get a little bit more meticulous about how we do that. Real talk. I'm there. I'm not panicking yet. 7-7 with that defensive play makes it 14-7. We're going to do it. And yes, the wind is a bigger issue. Debbie, you're welcome. It's a safe space. Technically you're on Twitter too, and you're on YouTube, but it's a safe space. Feel free. Get it out because we need to get it out and remind ourselves that the way that BV has adjusted this year compared to last has been light years different. And that's why we've won the close games that we usually would lose. I know y'all are tired of hearing that. We've heard it ad nauseum. This is literally the thing that everybody says. If it was last year, we would have lost this game. Last year, this would have been a different result. Last year would have been different. Last year, you're going to hear that a lot because we truly see a different team this year. We do. So my PTSD has been kicking in too. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling a little PTSD in my system. Little nervous, but that's why I said I'll wait till the fourth quarter to lose my mind. Because in the fourth quarter, I can say, oh, okay, yeah, we got real problems. Or I can say, you know what? We came out and did what we were supposed to do. Fourth quarter performances is going to be critical down the stretch. We make it out of this conference. We make it out of the conference championship game. We make it because we're going to be top four if we make it all the way through. Those fourth quarters are going to be critical when we play in the playoffs. So every week, these fourth quarters are going to be critical. So I'm gonna let the first half play itself out. Somebody's gonna get slapped upside the head. Somebody gonna get kicked in the rear end. Come on now, jump, jolt, get yourself going, and then second half we'll see a different football team. I just don't like the slow starts. I would prefer us to be beginning of the season fast starts. Get up 28-0 in the first half and be done. Because if anything, I'm going to be keeping it a buck for y'all. Y'all going to hear me say this, and the comments are coming in. I appreciate it. Keep them coming. I'm going to start scrolling back and catch up. But y'all going to hear me say this. Slow starts like this is making me nervous against Oklahoma State next week. Because I promise you they're going to throw the kitchen sink at us. They are. They're going to throw everything at us. This is going to be their Super Bowl. As Texas said about us, the Red River was our Super Bowl. Yes, we hate you. We want to make sure that we destroy you. That's what we want. And so we won, and that's all that matters. But yeah, O State's going to do this next week. They're going to try their hardest. The question is going to be what we're going to do. Now, everything will open up a passing game, but we got to feed Tyree. Give him the ball. Feed Tyree. Feed the monster. We need to. And nope, radar doesn't look favorable. Favorable. We are in trouble. It's going to be right. I have no clue what's going on with Kanik. I told y'all this before. I've mentioned this in the past. My favorite thing about Kanik is he plays with a lot of heart. He can potentially be a legendary linebacker at Oklahoma, but this is only his second year playing linebacker. And there's a lot to pick up on Brent Venables' most difficult position. The fact that he's in there now tells me that he can start to grasp it. We just got to him to apply it. It's going to take time. Yeah, we don't feel hungry right now. We don't. 102. So y'all got 8 minutes to lose your minds. The chat's open. Please lose it. Lose it. Yep, franchise is real good. Definitely all about that. Go check out, I think the refs K-Refs probably doing some stuff right now too. If you don't want to listen to me ramble with you all, thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. 102 start time. I'm seeing it come down. I'm seeing it. Yes, chicken, it hurts. It hurts. Yeah, we're behind on interceptions, man. We ain't had one since Texas, and I don't like that. I don't like not having an interception every game. But yeah, Steven, Lori, it is rain. It's all about rain. Gratitude, Brian. Thank you, Derek. We appreciate you as usual. No, you're not going to see Jackson Arnold. Please believe me, you don't want to see him in this rain. You don't want to see your young quarterback in bad weather early. It's not a place you want to see that guy. Lori, I'm sorry. I love DG. I don't have beef with Levy. I don't like. I'm battling with him and DeMarco Murray on running backs right now. Please give me who we need. Yes, Daniel. Woosah. But to say that as well, I'm letting everybody lose their mind right now. If you're going to lose your mind right now. This is your opportunity to lose your mind. We're going to woosah it, though. We're going to come in here and woosah. I'm already rubbing the ears. Lose your mind, though, in these chats because we got it. I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you, Steven. If you know the game, if you see competitive depth, you gotta drink. Appreciate that, Robbie. We're doing some stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming down this week. I'm gonna be queuing up things post this game. Prayfully, it's gonna be great content. It's not gonna be losing my mind. So we're gonna keep our eyes open. Nick Anderson, get more throws coming out. I hope not, and not in a bad way. The weather is not favorable for us to be really launching it to Nick. That pass, though, that he got the pass interference on, that was a catch. Like, if his arm wasn't right here, pulled back, that's a boom, first down. So that's why I got the pass interference. That's between him and DeMarco Murray. We need to go ahead and just establish the fact that our number one running back, RB1, is Tyree Walker. Point blank, period, hard stop. There's no other discussion needs to be made. That's RB1 this year. Salchuk, it feels like he's still favoring that hammy. I don't know. Pops can probably tell us if he's around. Love to hear what it looks like. It does seem like, though, he's hesitant, but not the good hesitant. Like, we need to kind of slow down and be more patient hitting those holes because it feels like we're running into the holes before the holes are allowed to develop. Like, we're beating the guards on the pull. Now, granted, it could be because the guard's slow, but I don't think that's because what it is because we're seeing Tyree Walker make those lanes and get it too. So patience and letting the play develop, that's something that has to be learned. Good. I like the fact that we're stretching. I'm happy. And you are right. Pound the rock. Woosah, Debbie. Woosah. I'm here for it. We're woosahing. Hurry tweaked his ankle or knee or something. Something leg related. It was a tweak. I saw somebody tweet it out earlier. And if that's the case, that means that we should see him. We should see him next week. I think he's dressed. But he's unavailable, but they don't want to play him if they don't have to. Thank you. 100%. Cross your fingers and toes that this is good. Biggest adjustment, linebackers. Linebackers need to stay put. We know they're throwing the kitchen sink. I swear I counted like 9 massive adjusted trickery type plays against us in the first quarter. Just the first quarter, at least 9. They are throwing the kitchen sink at us. And Lance Lapointe is trying to get whatever he can offensively going. And I get it. That's what we should expect going forward. There's not a situation where we're going to play a team that's not going to throw the kitchen sink at us. keeping it a buck. Yes. Run the ball. Tywee. Gabriel, give it to Tywee. That's the kind of the problem is we keep running we keep running multiple running backs. But we probably should go ahead and start bringing some of these freshmen. Brian, that's the question. I feel like it's a combination of both in some cases, but we've seen where when Tywee gets in there, the holes magically appear and he's getting yards. Now, it's not every time, but majority of the time he is. So it's a patience thing. I feel like it's a combination of both. All right, let me get caught up on some of these comments. Y'all are really going in. I appreciate it. And Tower is back, and it looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like it. And, Stoops. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, bring in Stoops. He can start calling in and breaking some stuff down. Yeah, don't feed the trolls. Yeah. CW, thank you. Thank you, Ricky. CW, don't feed the trolls. Corey, tell them, don't feed the trolls. They're going to keep doing it. Oh, they're out. They're on the field. Looks like we got some stretching. We got some movement. We might be having some games coming down, folks. Do me a favor. Grab yourself a nice little beverage. Relax the mind. Let the conscience be free. You're now rolling with your boy. And understand that this game is about to be different going forward. This is a vent session. So y'all know I want to give y'all the opportunity to go ahead and run your mouths and talk. How you feeling? How you thinking? All of that. I appreciate y'all pulling up. We will be going back to the game as soon as they get off this commercial break. What's your last thoughts? Talk to me. Y'all tell me. Hop in the comments. Let your boy know. What do you want to see different on defense? What do you want to see different on offense? Outside of Tywee getting the ball. We know Tywee needs to get the ball. But give me something different. Find me on Twitter, @UnfairSports. I'm on there. I'm tweeting throughout the game because I'm on my couch for a change. It looks gross. And it looks gross. Lori, don't be scared. I know you got PTSD. We all do. All of us have PTSD because this has been our lives for the last, I'm going to say at least 10 years. So we're good. They're going to wake up. Thank you. Didn't even stop the run. And please. Yeah, Nate, you're right, my boy. We talk about this a lot. We got to stop letting these teams think they got a chance. But I'm going to say this, though. Kansas is not bad. If they can keep Lance, there's a good chance Kansas runs the Big 12. They're good. Now, granted, Jalen Daniels isn't playing. The score should be 7-7. We shouldn't have given up that INT. Dwayne, I know that is one thing that a lot of people, honestly, I kind of like Farouk in the backfield like that. I like him being used like a Deebo Samuels type. Because it kind of adds a new dynamic. It makes them respect him more. We just got to stop hesitating. No more just taking our time. Go out there, blast them. You're going to have trolls come in here. We know they are. We can't do much about them. Exactly. Nah, they weren't. They weren't content. I promise you. They weren't. Texas was a big speed bump that we got over. We've got over that hill. We're going to see second half. We do it very well. I agree. Need the O-line to be more aggressive before the delay. And I think we'll get more of that aggressiveness going forward. So, all right. We're going to wrap this up. Game time looks like it's about to kick off. Go to your TVs. Go grab yourself a nice drink. Hop in the comments. Let me know. Follow me on, like I said, on the Twitter, X, or whatever it's called, @UnfairSports. You know where to find me. I'm there. You see all the notifications. Tell them, Trap House. Power. Just run them over. No, we don't suck. We don't suck. We get cocky, though. We get cocky. We've seen us get cocky. We don't suck. We just get cocky. That's the problem. So go watch the game. About to end the stream. I will see all of you on the morning after, Sunday morning. I drop that every morning right after the game. I like to sleep on it, get up early, watch a little film, and then drop a video. So brace yourselves for that. It will be coming first thing in the morning. See y'all soon. Peace.